Imagine waking up and finding yourself with 50,000 Kenyan money in your account today. What would you do with that money? Would you spend it? Save it? Invest it? What would you do? Actually, in today's video, I really want to show you what exactly I will do with that 50,000 Kenyan money today to improve finances and create more opportunity in the future. So guys, welcome back to Finance with Nimo, your relatable finance girl. And so in today's video, I want exactly to show you that how I'm gonna use my 50,000 Kenya money if I had it today in my account. And by the way guys, if you really love practical money tips, this is your channel. Always stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment. Okay guys, yeah, so please do so, and even you can share the channel with your friends. And thank you so much for 53 subscribers. I don't take it for granted. I really don't take it for granted, and I thank you all for always showing the love and coming here. And so let's dive inside and see what I gonna do exactly with my 50,000 Kenya money if I had it today in my bank account, or M-Pesa or cash. You know, it all depends with how or where you save your money or put your money. So welcome, and make sure you watch this video till the end, because hapa ndipo kuna maneno, good stories, good news for you guys. This is what we're gonna do. And as you saw in the previous video, we talked of how we're gonna spend 1,000, 5,000, 10,000. I hope hujabaki nyuma. I hope umewatch your video, because your video, it is very interesting. So if you have not watched that video, please do so, maybe after watching this, or after watching this, of course, because you cannot just stop here and go back. But after watching this, make sure also take some time, go back, watch my previous video, and you are gonna enjoy all the tips that nawapea. Sawa. Yeah, so let's go into it. So what I'll do if I got 50,000 today, what I'll do, I will first create an emergency fund account. Yani, I will have that account, basically ni emergency fund account, and in this 50,000 I will deposit 15,000 out of the 50,000. This 50,000, it's emergency fund. It is basically emergency fund. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can get sick, go to a hospital, upate SHA haifanyi kazi. Today you can even wake up, go to work, and find yourself among, maybe they were doing some retrenchment at work, you find yourself among those people being retrenched. Where will you go to? With nothing. Hauna hiyo emergency fund. Also, you can even face some unexpected expenses. Mambo inaweza tu tokea. Unajua hivyo? Unaweza kuwa tu, maybe you normally use your phone maybe to do your job, and then upate maybe something like charging system is not working, you need to be online. Those are some of the unexpected expenses, because one, you need to sort your charging port, you also need to sort the fundi who will fix it for you. Those are some of the unexpected expenses. And having money set aside prevents you from borrowing and then getting that money at a high interest rate. Unajua siku hizi unapata, by the way, kwa kukopa loan siku hizi imekuwa ni norma. You know what I mean? Unaweza pata some people, like I have been in a table banking. You know that table banking for women? Ile mama, yani table banking, wewe unakuja na yako, mimi nakuja na yako, wewe unakuja na yako, hivyo, and then tunaekelea the amount that is there. We are given an opportunity where you can take a loan Not necessarily you pay with an interest at maybe a certain period of time after you're paying, but for instance kama hiyo yetu unapatanga, like if you're given 10,000, I'm giving you a very simple example. If you're given 10,000, unapatanga like 10,000, if you don't have the 10,000 tuseme next month, utalipa 1,000. You will be paying 1,100. Hiyo ni ya nini? Hiyo si ya kureduce loan, but ni interest rate. Utakuwa unalipa interest yenye ulikuwa unafaa ulipe hii 10,000. Unaona ukipata like 10,000 at once, utalipa ikiwa 11,000 na uko umeclear. But ukisema ni kulipanga in bits, every month utakuwa kama hauna hiyo pesa, utakuwa unalipa 1,100 every month, the next month 1,100, na acha nikwambie that money will not be deducted from the loan. At the end of the day you will have to pay back the 11,000 because that was the initially money that you need to refund. So just avoid those things, they are not necessary. So make sure you have emergency fund that will help you, especially during those times when you're sick, when you've lost your job, when unexpected expenses come in. Yeah, and just know the money should not stay far from you. Yani you should always make sure wherever that emergency fund is, you can access it easily. Tena usiweke ile yenye unajua kuna ile kama unaambiwa you have to withdraw 72 hours, 48 hours. Hapana, make sure hii emergency fund ni kitu yenye sai happen, like sai happen, you can access that money in the next 5 minutes or 10 minutes. That is what I mean. Okay guys, I hope you understand me. So with my 50,000, my first 15,000, I would create an emergency account and deposit that 15,000 to cater for that. Okay? Right. After spending the 15,000, we are going to be left with 35,000. You know what I'll do with my 35,000 that is the balance? The second thing that I will do is invest in a skill. One, that is actually investing in myself. And as I've always told you, the best investment that you can ever do is investing in yourself. You know, that is what I will do. I will go learn a variable skill that would help you in the future. Maybe the income will not be now after learning that skill. It might not be now, but in the future. And some of these skills that I will do, I would learn digital marketing, I would do graphic design, I would do video editing, I would even do accounts and bookkeeping, or even do an online business skill. You know, you can learn how do these online people learn their businesses. You know, just sometimes you can just buy bundles. Kaa kwa live za watu, jione kenye wanafanya, what are they doing? Wanaambia customer akinunua atume details, atume delivery amount, atume location yake, na kutumia screenshot ya message yenye amelipa. You know, those are some of the things. Maybe if you are new green in that space, you might not even be in a position to know what you need. You might think you just stand in front of a camera and tell them, hi guys, I'm selling this book, and this book it's going for this amount, and then you've sold. And then how are you going to make sure that this book imefikia huyo mteja? You need to know. Yani buy hata bundles, kaa hapo, soma, enda online, ona venye watu wana market vitu online, digital marketing. Learn how do we market things on Facebook, IG, name them, Google My Business, name them. You know, there's so many things that you can learn even before establishing that business. And whenever you invest in yourself, ukisha wewe mwenyewe una invest kwako, trust me, you're not going wrong. That is actually the best investment you can ever do to yourself. Kama tu kusoma, ukishasoma, unajua kuna mtu atakuja kukunyang'anya that knowledge. Nobody. It is only there to help you. Yeah, and maybe you can help others. And through helping others is already because you are equipped. So that is it. All right. And then The other thing I will do, after I'm left with now 35, and then I've subtracted 10,000 for my skills, I'm left with 25,000. Okay, from the 25,000, the other 15,000, let's do 15,000. The other 15,000, I would start a side hustle. You know, I would just start a side hustle or a small business. You know, because when you start a side hustle or a business and then grow maybe a side hustle that you have always had, it is gonna help you na your 15,000 yako out of the 50,000. And some of the things that you can do, as I've always told you, some of these small businesses that you can start. By the way, unaweza anza na hata smoky, biashara ya smoky. Enda tao jua kali, nunua trolley. Trolley might maybe kienda sana 3,000 to 5,000. You are left with 10,000. The other 10,000, make sure you have 5,000 for stock, and then the other 5,000 is just an emergency for your small business. You never know, Kanjo wanaweza kuja. Tunaonanga tao Kanjo wanakuja wanabeba vitu za watu, unaonanga wanachukua hizo hata hizo smoke za watu wanarusha. Already that is stock wasted. Na unajua hiyo, sorry guys, na unajua already hiyo ikienda imeenda. See, we all know that. Like your stock ikisha kuwa wasted, imekuwa wasted. So like you need another 5,000 to actually do your business. Yani kesho hata wakikuharibia hiyo 5,000, utakuwa na another 5,000 yenye unaweza restore. Kama sio hivyo, the other thing is with the 15,000 you can start an online thrift clothes. If at all you have your phone, unaweza weka internet kwako kwa nyumba with maybe 2,000. And then the rest 13,000, or you can do 3,000 ibaki hapo maybe ya kurun errands a delivery, and then the 10,000 ubuy ka stock ka thrift and then start selling online. You know, 15,000 is something that if you are that one person who believe in starting small, unajua kama wewe ni huyo mtu mwenye unaamini like I can start small, there are so many things that you can do online. Even printing, you can do the printing business. Unaweza kuwa unaambia watu, connect with people. Sisemi ati unafaa kuenda kwa vitu kama matanga, sorry to say, but you can always connect with people. Si necessarily matanga, even companies, they need branded t-shirts. Go to those companies, talk to them. Waulize kama wanaweza kupea hiyo biashara ya kufanya branding, you know? You can even do freelancing. With your 15,000, you can use that money. Kama wewe unaishi far from town, maybe I can give you an example of Nairobi town. Unaweza enda tu, useme unaenda town na fair, and then you go to those companies zenye wanauzanga online, request them to give you those opportunities za kuwadropianga parcels within town. Unapatanga by the way, tao kudrop parcel ni around 100 bob. Imagine unaweza tumwa kama kutoka archive to Koja, udrop parcel unapewa 100. You know, that is another way of using my 15,000. Hiyo yenye na set aside to start a small business ama nini, or grow a side hustle. Sawa guys, that is my point number 3. We go to our point number 9. My point number 4 is save for future goals. I would save 5,000. You know, now we are only left with 10,000. I will save 5,000. Maybe I would want to buy equipment someday. Maybe if you are a content creator, you would want maybe to buy a tripod, you would want to buy a mic, you would want to buy something. You can just start saving it now and then maybe buy it later. Or when you continue saving, imagine saving 5,000 every now and then, and maybe you would love to go back to school. Also, that can help you. You can always do that for the future. You know, that is why I said in this point we are saving for the future goal. It all depends with you. What is your goal? Unataka kurudi shule kusoma, maybe you can start saving now. Unataka kubuy equipment, maybe you're doing branding. You know, you've started that small business, maybe umeona he na ni kama branding, it's the way. Maybe you need to buy now the machine. Wachange kupelekea watu hizi jobs tao. Maybe you decide wacha ni mimi najibaia hii machine in the future. You start saving now. You, by the way, with your 5,000 today, you save 5,000, tomorrow 10,000. And maybe these machines are not expensive. Maybe you can get them at 30,000, 50,000 to 100,000. Those branding machines. Unaona, that will help you in the future. And then one thing that we need to know, saving consistently help you achieve bigger goals without debts. Unajua hivyo? Because ukianza kusave mapema, by the time unaamua, una make your decision like it's now time. It's now time for me to buy something for myself. You know, you may save, hautahitaji any loan. So you will have zero debts. Itakuwa 000. Hakuna debt uko nayo. Sawa. And then my 5th point is also I would save the last 5,000 on personal use. We are all human. Hatufai kujisahau. You need to groom yourself. You need to make your hair. You need to make your nails. If you're a woman, if you do that, you know, you need to do so much for yourself. You need to buy mafuta, manguo, if you need to. You know, usijisahau. It is not all about kila time unasave unajisahau. No. Unafaa pia unatenga kwa luku. Unafaa unakaa vizuri pia. Money is not only about saving and investing. It's also about improving your quality life and supporting the people around you, by the way. You know, you can even decide wacha hata nitumie wazazi kadhao 500, depending with what you can afford. There is no restriction on how much you should help other people. Hakuna mtu amekuwekea hizo limits. And as I told you guys, hamkimbishani na mtu. It's you against yourself. Never do what? Never compare yourself with others. No. It's all about you and yourself. Okay, guys? And I hope in those points you have noticed, like in my 50,000, in conclusion, in my 50,000, what I've done, 15,000 has gone to emergency fund, 10,000 has gone to skills, learning skills, and then the other 15,000 has gone to starting a business or growing a side hustle. And then the fourth one was my 5,000 I've invested for the future goals. You know, there are those goals that are not for now, but those future goals. What are your plans? Those ones. And then the other 5,000 I've set it aside for my personal use or even helping those people around me. And with those points, guys, I now want to hear from you what you would do if you had 50K today in your account. What would you do? Would you spend it? Would you invest it or save it? Let me know in the comment section, guys. Let me know. Niambieni hapo kwa comment section. And if you find this video helpful, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you share this video, because Finance with Nimo is here for more practical money tips that will help us grow. And thank you so much, guys, for watching this video, and see you in the next video. Meanwhile, Barakaman, and I love you so much. Bye.